This is the Dallas Morning News. It's Thursday, October 23rd. A mix of sun and clouds today with a high of 84. Clouds will move in tonight, bringing with them a good chance for rain overnight and throughout the weekend. The low today will be 60. Here are today's headlines. State Fair of Texas officials have pushed back for weeks on reports of declining attendance, but the final numbers confirm overall attendance fell to its lowest in almost a decade. This year's fair drew a little over 15% less than last year. Fair officials acknowledged the decline in a release on Sunday. More detailed numbers Wednesday revealed this year's fair attendance is the lowest over the past 8 years. The drop has implications for the city of Dallas as well as the state fair. A fair spokesperson said that several factors likely contributed to the drop in attendance. An abundance of social media attention that included videos of empty parking lots and an oddly quiet midway prompted discussions that costs might be shifting away interest. One repeated remark from fair critics was that the decision to remove free admission for high school students helped drive down attendance. Rising prices and broader economic pressures could have also made it hard for families to afford to attend. The spokesperson said many families are feeling the pinch of rising costs, and when budgets tighten, big outings are often one of the first things to be reconsidered. Immigration worries may have played a part as well. The Latino community typically represents more than 36% of the fair's annual attendance. Heightened concerns of possible encounters with ICE at Fair Park caused a noticeable ripple effect. Officials say that a 15% drop is worrisome, and the focus moving forward should be how to correct it. In other news, millions of Texans could lose food benefits at the end of this month if the government shutdown continues. In a letter to states this month, the U.S. Agriculture Department warned the federal government will have insufficient funds to pay for the Supplemental Food Assistance and Nutrition Program, known as SNAP, if the shutdown continues past next Monday. Texas and several other states have since issued their own warnings that benefits could end in November. In Texas, that means some 3.5 million low-income people could lose benefits. Of those affected, 1.7 million are children. SNAP provides a critical safety net for some 42 million Americans, roughly 1 in 8 people, many of whom are children and older adults. On average, recipients receive $187 a month, or about $6 a day. The potential cutoff comes as food prices are already squeezing American families. The cost of groceries increased 2.7% this August from 1 year ago, the largest gain outside the pandemic since 2015. Coffee prices have soared nearly 21% in the past year, partly because of tariffs set by President Trump. A loss or delay in SNAP benefits poses a serious risk to Texas, which has the highest rate of food insecurity in the U.S. More than 5 million people, or roughly 18% of the population, are considered food insecure. Next up, the Dallas City Council agreed Wednesday to pay Dallas County for jail services after a month-long delay and approved an $8.7 million annual contract for housing and processing people arrested by Dallas police. The decision follows weeks of debate over performance measures and city concerns about delays in the jail intake process. The council voted on September 24th to send the proposal to its Public Safety Committee for review after concerns led by Council Member Kara Mendelson, the committee's chair, about delays officers experience while dropping people off at the jail, the existing contract's performance standards, and a 10% cost increase. The Public Safety Committee on October 14th recommended paying the October installment while city staff work with the county to develop new performance metrics, a process that could take up to 6 months. County Judge Clay Lewis Jenkins told the Dallas Morning News last month that jail services for Dallas would continue despite the city postponing the payment, but he disputed claims about intake delays. And Big Tex needs a new pair of boots. The Big Tex Boot Design Contest, presented by Lucchese Bootmaker, opened Wednesday. Big Tex has sported the same boots designed by contest winner Jessica Bonilla of Irving since 2023. The contest offers State Fair fans the opportunity to outfit Big Tex with fresh Texas-themed boots for the next fair. To enter, draw, paint, or illustrate the design on the sheets provided on the State Fair Design My Boots page and submit it with the entry form. Contest entries are due by January 31st, and the winning design will be announced March 2nd next year. All entries must be original works of art with no copyrighted material and include the Lucchese brand logo. Thanks for listening. For more on today's stories and the latest breaking news, visit dallasnews.com. Enjoy your day, and I'll be back tomorrow with more from the Dallas Morning News.